Oh! That happens. That's the extra spicy side.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I mean, this isn't shareable. This would just be for me. I don't need to share it with anyone. Hello, fellow foodies, and welcome into this episode of Order Up. I'm Erika Thomas, and I'm so excited to introduce you to this brand new fusion taco joint. Anything with cheese in the name comes with high hopes and expectations, right? We're gonna get out of the wind and the rain and go order up inside Con Quesos.
What I sought to create was a place that provided flavors from around the world, all wrapped up in something that people could really understand and could appreciate, and so that later became the taco.
Omar Kasim is living the dream, adding some spice and sizzle to downtown Springdale with his second location of Con Quesos in Northwest Arkansas.
The entire menu is cliff notes of my favorite dishes from around the world.
Using something as simple as a tortilla to take you on a global culinary adventure. We're talking tikka masala from India, jerk chicken from Jamaica, Japanese-inspired hibachi shrimp, even a South Korean soul food queso.
You have a lot of elements
Yeah,
on
for
the hotline
sure.
to make a lot of different tacos.
This taco is going to be an Indian chicken tikka masala taco. And at the end of the day, you know, all we serve are tacos and quesadillas. That's enough for people to maybe go out on a limb and try some unique flavor combinations. This quesadilla is going to feature black beans, avocado, diced red onion, chipotle crema, and cilantro. I just remember, you know, eating at a restaurant in San Francisco and having a black bean taco and thinking I wanted to do a riff off of that.
Yeah.
So that's where the Frisco comes from.
Nice.
So I don't know if people in San Francisco actually call San Francisco Frisco.
But here in Arkansas, we can call them whatever we want.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Close this bad boy up. You can see it's got some good color on it.
Yes.
Give it a nice little spank, make sure that it's good. Well, I come from a very diverse background. I'm half Peruvian, half Pakistani, and grew up in the United States. And so diversity of food culture has always been a very big part of my life.
The 2015 University of Arkansas Walton College of Business grad opened his first restaurant 5 years ago with no background in the industry.
It's just, you know, a spark of innovation that came from, you know, frankly, a lack of knowledge. Now the name comes from the fact that queso was literally invented in the state of Arkansas. We've got our soul food right here that has Korean spices mixed in with Mexican spices, so it's got a little bit of heat to it. Our plantation, which has sweet potatoes pureed into it. Our cozumel queso, which has a blend of lime zest and salsa verde.
I mean, really, I wish that dill would be in every bite. Just that little bit of freshness really kind of balances well with the Korean spice in there, but it's not overly spicy. That's really nice. I'll be honest, sweet potatoes aren't my favorite, but mixed with cheese, I could do that any day.
Exactly.
Yeah, and is it healthy? Do I get to count it as like a vegetable too?
One of the things that you'll notice with our tortilla chips is that we cut them in strips, so that way you can really get in there. Our name is Con Quesos. We have to make sure that we do at least that right. You know.
It better be A+. Do you ever mix and match?
Oh, of course, you've got to.
That's delicious.
Also, really fun just to dip, you know, a little bit of that quesadilla in one of the queso.
I mean, cheese on cheese is never a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
The menu is a tour of Kasim's memories, allowing customers to experiment and expand their own palate.
Mexican street corn, and so a typical elote recipe will feature, you know, some sort of a spice, the corn, of course, some lime juice, mayonnaise, and then cotija cheese.
That's surprising. I have to go in for another bite. I think what I love most about it is it all looks very simple.
Yeah.
Right? And then you take that bite and it's just so much more complex when you're eating it.
That's really what our mission is just taking something simple that people really are familiar with, that they understand, and elevating it and doing it in a different way that really, you know, excites them and surprises them.